Unmute. There we go. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. We're going to do that meiosis quiz today. So take out your notes. Again, you shouldn't have 5,000 pages open on your GoGuardian. I'm looking at GoGuardian. You shouldn't have anything. You can look at your notes. If you did your worksheet, you can look at your meiosis and mitosis worksheets. And Jacob, I like your outfit. Um, but again, you shouldn't have a whole lot of pages open on um, your desktop. So go ahead for the next few minutes because the test isn't going to open until 12:30. So use the next few minutes while we're waiting for everybody else to come in. I do have to give you a code to get in. So use the next few minutes to look over your worksheet on meiosis, mitosis, vocabulary. This isn't all we're going to do at the end of the unit. After the quiz, the only thing that we did not cover in that unit was cancer. So that module is open. So if you would take a look at the process of cancer after you finish. But right now, for the next 5 minutes, please be focused on preparing for the quiz. We still have quite a few people who haven't joined yet. So take advantage of this study time. All right, good afternoon, Andrea. Everybody's preparing for the quiz, meiosis quiz. You can have your worksheet handy. Again, don't have too many pages open. I'm going to monitor through GoGuardian. And so make sure that you can use your notes, but that's it. So use the next 5 minutes to prepare. Quiz doesn't open till 12:30. And at that time, I'll put the code in the chat. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me go ahead, take this attendance, and then I will, uh, yes, it is. Mm, okay. All right, so this 12:30. Let me see if I'm looking at your home page. All right, so you should be able to access the quiz from your home page. It will say meiosis practice quiz. Uh, I have to check on that other one, but don't worry about it right now. Uh, Go ahead and take the quiz. And here is the code for the quiz. Oh, won't show that way, will it? All right, I put the code in the chat. So you may start as soon as you're ready. It's not going to take very long, so I do expect that we will go on to um, look at cancer and even start DNA when you're done. Again, don't have several pages open. You can look at your notes, you can look at your worksheet. That's it. And take your time, don't rush through it. But when you are finished, go back to Canvas and look at the cancer module.
most cells in the human body just go.
Oh, Michaela, you're in the wrong thing. It should be the quiz, not that. That's why you can't get in it. Go to your home page and it should say, yeah, and you need the code. Okay. Meantime, let me see what that is. Oh, okay. I know what that is. Okay. So, come on. Mitosis and cell cycle. Pain. Yeah, I'm checking on that picture right now. I can't, all of you have scrambled questions, so I can't, looking at why that picture is not showing up. All right, I can't find that picture. And really you can answer the question without it, but let's use this picture. All right, so like I said, all of you have your test questions are scrambled. So I can't tell you what question it is, but the question that says look at the kitten and its two parents, this one will have to do. The point is the question is about variation. Picture's just there for niceness, but you can answer that question without a picture. Okay, two parents, two kittens. There we go. That's a better. At least it matches the question. Again, folks, there is no picture. I don't know what happened to the picture. For the question that asks you, where's my question? All right, the question says the image below shows a kitten and its two parents. What process during meiosis most likely is responsible for creating the variation with the kitten compared to its two parents? There's no picture, but you can imagine that this is the picture. Like I said, I can't tell you what question it is because all of you have different questions. Same questions as scrambled. Again, if you finish up before everybody else, take a look at the cancer module in that same unit in Canvas. All right, instead of the cancer unit in Canvas, I put a Nearpod in the chat. Do that instead. It's student paced, but the responses are being recorded. So please make sure that you answer the responses. Again, if you finish the quiz, do the Nearpod that I just put in the chat. And it does look like most of you are finished. Really? What I'm also looking at is only two of you have submitted your cells alive mitosis meiosis. So before you do the Nearpod, you need to make sure that you submit that because that's going to end up being a 0. And again, I'm not taking lates off of assignments. So you need to make sure that you've submitted that today. So before you do the Nearpod, do um, because by the end of today, that's going to end up a 0. Yeah, I see that. Don't worry about that one. I have to find the module that came from a different module and it won't let you see it for this class. It did the other class. So I have to find the module that I got that from and before it will release it. So don't worry about that one. Worry about the Cells Alive worksheets. In fact, I may take that one out. That was just going to be extra credit. That was a drawing. I can show you what it was. It's just a drawing activity. So if I can find it to release it to you, I will. But let me show you what it was. It was just a drawing exercise, color by numbers. Hold on, let me see. Hmm. Found it. Okay. Okay. Crazy. Okay, I found the unit that it was in. It was, like I said, this is an extra credit assignment anyway, but I found it, the module, while the assignment was published, the module wasn't. So now it is published, so you can see what it is. And like I said, it's extra credit. So if you want to do this for extra credit, but what you have to do is look at, and I'm looking at it from the student view, so I know you can see it. And I changed the due date to Wednesday for this, so it's not due today anymore. This page, so everybody listen up, so that you get a chance to do that. And you would have to open it in like Google Docs so that you could use a coloring pencil, or you could print it, color it, and then upload your picture again. What you have to do first is answer these questions and decide which of your answers is correct. For example, why do cells go through mitosis? The correct answer for this is for growth and to replace old cells. So that means number one is going to be yellow. So what you do with that information is you come back to the picture, and every place you see a number one, you want to color it yellow. Okay, so this is a color-coded picture, and you have to answer the questions in order to color it. Okay, so again, this is extra, um, but it's there for you to do. So it'll be extra to your total. So if you don't do it, I'll just take out the zero when it's time for. I'll take out the zero at the before the next progress report is due. So that gives you the opportunity. I might even just leave the due date open. That's what I'll do. I'll take out the due date. So you have until the next progress report to do this for extra credit. Okay, so again, you want to scroll to this page, answer the question, see what color, whatever. Then if you don't pick the right answer, you're going to end up putting the wrong color in the diagram. Okay. All right, so I figured out how to get that open for you. And again, that's an extra credit assignment. So technically it should look similar to the picture on this first page. Okay? All right, so let me come out of student view. I will take the due date off of it and just let it be when is progress reports. I think it's not until, so I'm gonna leave it open till due date. Okay, it's open until November the 8th, so that way it becomes extra credit up until then. Yes, so you can print it out, color it, and then scan it, take a picture, and then put it back in. Let me see if it, okay, hold on. Submission. I've changed the submission type so that you can do that as well. All right, there we go. Glad you asked that question. As you see, it's worth a lot of points. It's worth 30 points. I would try it. All right, there we go. All right, so don't do that now. Do the Nearpod. And only do the Nearpod if you have submitted your other worksheet, because that is due today. And most of you have not submitted that. All right, and just a heads up, it's not going to look exactly like this picture because for starters, number one on yours was yellow. So this one looks like they did it with different colors. So don't try to copy that picture. You got to do your own. Number one, all the number one dots should be yellow. All right, for those of you who want it printed, just wanted to show you how you could do that. You hit the little pop out thing in the corner and it'll blow up for you. And then you can hit the print button at the top. It'll probably change pages on you again, but then after that you can print it. And that way you don't have to send all the pages back, but you do, when you send it back, you only need to send this one. Okay, everybody got that? So I don't need all the pages back. If you're going to print it like that, which most of you probably will, you just want to send this page back. Now, I know the quiz says you can't see the results at the end of the quiz, but you can go to your grade book and see your score. So the grade book will tell you what score you got out of 20. All right, good job, Kendall. Did it not? Hold on, let me see if I can reset that for you. Mm-hmm. Let me see what happened. Oh my. Oh no. Folks, I just did a terrible thing. Because I was trying to reset the quiz for one student, it took everybody's grade out. Everybody's score just disappeared. Ugh. And it's time to go. I wonder if I can make, let me see if I can make that, correct that issue. Err. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Um, oh, boo hiss. Okay. Uh, oh, good. All right. I put it back on everybody else and all your scores came back. All right. So, Michaela, you should be able to finish it now. Everybody else's scores came back. Um, Jacoby, I think you were good. If you didn't already do a second chance, you can do a second chance. Ooh, won't do that again. All right, so Michaela, let me know if you can get back in. Okay, that's what happened. I was just trying to isolate one student, and I took everybody else out. But fortunately, by putting everybody back in, put your scores back in the grade book. All righty. Well, I'm here if you need me to be here. Other than that, you got about 3 minutes. If you submitted your worksheets, you can go. Jacoby, is it giving you a second try? Okay.